Considering how frequent cancellations seem in the streaming era, it makes it all the more impressive when a series can avoid getting the axe. Netflix is often pointed to as the biggest culprit, with cancelled shows ranging from supernatural coming-of-age stories, I Am Not Okay With This, First Kill, to high dramas, The Waterfront, Ratched, to sci-fi spectacles, 1899, The OA. Given how notorious Netflix is for canceling its own programming, in fact, it seems borderline unbelievable that the platform is responsible for reviving promising series that were prematurely cancelled by other networks, including The Killing. The engrossing crime drama began as an AMC original in 2011, based on the hit Danish series Forbrydelsen, also known internationally as The Killing. Immediately, the mystery demands the viewer's attention with its atmospheric setting and palpable chemistry between Detective Sarah Linden, Mireille Enos, and Stephen Holder, Joel Kinnaman. Across 4 seasons, the central crime changed, but the series never strayed from its bold confrontation of the far-reaching consequences of murder. In retrospect, The Killing is even considered one of Joel Kinnaman's best television roles, but the now cult classic was almost abandoned not once, but twice. The Killing survived being killed twice. The mystery series almost halfway through its run. A year before its Danish predecessor had even aired its series finale, The Killing premiered as part of AMC's 2011 spring lineup. Naturally, the American adaptation followed the original story fairly closely, but there were a few major creative liberties taken to establish The Killing, U.S., as its own show. Once the focal investigation of Rosie Larsen's murder was officially closed at the end of Season 2, however, the series had arguably reached an organic stopping point. Consequently, about a week prior to Season 2's June 2012 finale, AMC announced The Killing's first cancellation. Thus, producer Fox Television Studios began shopping the title to other networks, which piqued the interest of potential buyers like Netflix. Eventually, a fascinating deal was struck. AMC would return as The Killing's home on network TV, while Netflix acquired the rights to distribute the series for streaming. Yet, soon after, AMC once again cancelled the drama in September 2013, less than a month after Season 3 concluded. In an ironic turn of events, The Killing then became one of the rare shows saved by Netflix, a total reversal of its modern infamy surrounding trigger-happy cancellations. Nevertheless, it was clear that Season 4 would be the end of the road one way or another. In theory, Netflix could have continued the drama for years to come, but the 4th and final season was always intended to be one last hurrah to tie up loose ends. That harsh reality became abundantly clear when The Killing Season 4 released its mere 6 episodes, a stark departure from the 12 to 13 episode runs of Seasons 1 to 3. Regardless, Netflix offered fans of the series a proper send-off, which the vast majority of streaming titles never get to see. The Killing still couldn't live up to the Danish original. Something intangible got lost in translation. Its budding potential may have been enough to extend its shelf life for a few pivotal years, but The Killing never managed to surpass its source material. The first season was a close recreation, from the overarching story to some specific camera work and editing choices. That said, The Killing didn't seem to understand the true appeal of Forbrydelsen in the first place. Both were incredibly tense, slow-burning crime dramas, but the Danish series completely redefined the genre. Rather than just churn out episodic crimes, Forbrydelsen crafted intense case studies on one murder each season, exploring in detail how that single death affects locals like the victim's family, investigators like detectives and journalists, and politicians who maintain a degree of distance while still needing to mitigate the possible repercussions. That three-pronged approach to storytelling was sheer ingenuity, but it likely wouldn't have been appreciated in the US as a non-English show. As such, Netflix resurrecting The Killing may inadvertently bring attention to the Danish original, finally earning it the acclaim it deserves.